Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to do a brow tutorial. Yay! I've had so many requests to do this kind of video to show you guys my updated brow routine. This is what I've been doing the last year or so for my brows, and this is what I have stuck to. So this is a very inexpensive product. I've used all kinds of different brow products and I do like a lot of different ones, but this is what I found that gives me the look that I want to achieve. So if you're interested in learning how to do your brows, then just keep watching. Okay, so we are gonna get real up close and personal tonight. I am going to be using Bhcosmetics Pro Studio Ultimate Brow Palette. This is what it looks like, and this is the inside. So you get 8 powders and you get 4 waxes. So this is a great palette because it's like less than $15. It's really affordable. I think you can even get it for like $7 on sale. The brushes that I use to apply this is the Sonia Kashuk, however you say it. It's the number 27 brush. And it looks like this. It's got this like curved handle. And then I used 2 brushes from a Bhcosmetics set. I don't even know if this is still available, but this one is just a spoolie to brush your brows out, and then this one has a little brush on one end and then a little comb, and I like to use this to comb them up. To start out, I'm going to brush my brows out with a spoolie. And I'm probably going to look down. I have a mirror right here. So I'm going to be looking down and filling them in while I film this. So I'm going to take my Sonia Kashuk brush and dip it into this top medium brown shade. I'm going to tap off the excess product. I'm going to start at the bottom, not right here at the beginning of your brow. I'm going to start right here towards that arch, and I'm going to fill this in because I like a fuller body and then skinnier towards the end. This right through here on my brows is just a little thin for me. I'm going to get a little bit more product, and I'm just going to do little strokes. I don't know if you guys can see this good. Little strokes, and working that in my natural brow. Now, I do get my brows tinted. You can get that done at Ulta. They have the Benefit Brow Bar, and they do a really good job there. So if you need your eyebrows waxed, or if you want them tinted, all they do is dye your natural hairs to make them the color that you want. So if your eyebrow hairs are really light, then I would suggest going there and getting them tinted. Okay, so that's the first step. Now I'm going to go in with the wax at the bottom, and now we're really going to sculpt our brows. And I just get the product and then I kind of brush off the excess. So I am going to go in the same way that I did before, and I'm just going to really make the line precise where I want it. So you can see that made that line a lot sharper. And then I'm just going to work it up into my brow. I'm going to get a little bit more, and I'm going to go down. Okay, now for the tail of my brow, I do like to extend it. I lightly handed, just do a little tail. Okay, now for the top of my eyebrow. I'm also going to use the wax because, as you can see, my hairs are kind of sparse through that area, and I really want to fill them in. So I'm going to start at the arch of my brow, bring it up where my natural hair is, and then back down to meet the natural brow. And as you can see, that gives me the shape that I want, but it is kind of sparse through here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in with this darker brown color right underneath the first one, and we are going to just touch it, lightly pat that spot that looks a little sparse. Okay, so now that the outer part of our brow is done, I'm going to work in the inner. So I don't do anything to the top, I just slightly brush through the bottom and extend that line. Okay, so as you can tell, they are pretty dramatic. They are much thicker, but they're just an outline of my natural brow. And that's how I like them. I could always, on more natural days, I will just leave it, you know, filled in just a little bit darker on my natural brows. But this is my natural hairline for this brow, so that's how I keep it. So I'm going to go in with that first lighter shade, this one up here, and we're going to start on the other brow. So like I said, I'm not starting right here, I'm starting at the middle and just working that back. Now this side is a lot thinner than this side, so I've really got my work cut out for me on this one. So like I said, I'm just going to fill them in to the color that I want. Not really doing anything crazy right now, we're just filling in the hairs that we already have. The reason why we do the wax is because the powder has nothing to stick to other than your hairs. And when you add the wax, it will help the powder to stick to it. And it'll make it last a lot longer. As you can see, that makes it much more precise. This is the spot that I always have issues with. But that's okay, we're just doing the outline. Now I'm going to go down with it. Okay, now I'm going to do the top part. Okay, and I'm going to fill it in with the darker brown shade. You want the outer part to be darker than the inner. That's just a little trick to always remember. So you can tell the inside is lighter and you want a gradient effect towards the outside. Okay, so now I'm going to bring that color right there and just pull it up. As you can see, this brow is naturally shorter than this one. They are not quite the same, and that's okay with me. I will never get them the same. They are similar but not perfect. So once I have the color on, this one is always a little bit more curved and this one's more straight. So just play with it, see what you can do, see what you like. Now I'm just going to brush the product through with a spoolie. And I like to point the middle hairs more in an upward direction, slightly, not crazy. That way it just looks a little bit more natural. I'm just going to outline my brows with a little bit of Shape Tape Concealer and a Bhcosmetics brush, just a flat brush. And I'm taking the tiniest amount of product and I'm going to run it directly below my brow. And this part right here needed cleaning up, so that's what we're doing. To set my brows, I'm actually going to be using this e.l.f. eyebrow mascara. This is just going to keep your brows in place so they don't get crazy, so your product doesn't go everywhere. And it's only $1, so that is awesome. To highlight my eyebrows, I'm going to be using my MAC eyeshadow in the shade Nylon and using an e.l.f. brush. This is just a flat, angled brush. And with this is the best combo ever. Take this product right underneath that arch and bring it back ever so slightly. You want to have a really light hand with this because it can get out of control really quickly. Keeping it more towards the outer corner and up high. Okay, so that gives your brows the perfect highlight. I'm also going to put this in the inner corner of my eyes to really make them look wide and bright and awake. That is it. That's all I do for my brows. You can do them as intense or natural as you would like. Just have fun with it, play around with it, see what kind of brow style you like. Everyone's different, everyone has their own preference. So if you like this tutorial, then please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Comment down below any other video ideas you want to see next. I want to create content that you guys want to see, so keep the comments coming. I really appreciate it. And subscribe to my channel if you are new. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.